Alexis Galvan here. So for the week 4 assignment for my respiratory system, after sitting for 5 minutes, I realized that I actually had a hard time sitting down for 5 minutes and not doing anything. But when I looked at the clock and I timed myself, I only breathed 9 times per minute, which is pretty normal for me. And there were times that I took really deep breaths and it relaxed me even more. And for my cardiovascular system, sitting in a nice room by myself, I was able to kind of hear and feel my heart pumping in my chest without having to actually physically put my hand on my chest or on my wrist. And my resting heart rate was 76 beats per minute, which is the average range between 60 to 100 beats per minute according to Edward Lasowski. And for my neuromuscular system, I did not know all the jobs that I did even when I was just sitting here and relaxing. My brain sends signals to the rest of my body. It helps me breathe without even thinking about it, which is a good thing. This system relaxes my airways using the sympathetic division. I didn't feel any twitching or any muscle soreness or discomfort while I was just sitting here for 5 minutes. But after the workouts, after the jogging in place and the push-ups, my cardiovascular system, I really felt my heart racing. Before, my heart rate was 76 beats per minute. And now, right after, I checked and it was about 115 beats per minute. And during the workout, I could slowly feel my heart beating faster and faster, which is a good thing because more blood is pumping throughout my body. And for the respiratory system, I became out of breath pretty fast and my breathing became short. And during and after my workout, it was getting a little bit hard to breathe. I started breathing 20 times a minute, so I was pretty short of breath. And for my neuromuscular systems, my muscles felt really sore because I did work out this week and prior to this exercise, so I could really feel all the muscles that I was using being used. And I felt my body moving the whole time, and it made me realize which muscles that I was actually using while I was jogging and while I was doing the push-ups. Chronic adaptations for the respiratory system with long-term exercise is not breathing as heavy. I would be able to breathe in more air without becoming more fatigued and controlling my breathing as well. For cardiovascular adaptations, it will increase the muscle wall around my heart, which will increase my stroke volume, which then will increase the blood supply to the rest of my body. For the neuromuscular adaptations, will be changes to my fast twitch fibers. And if I do a couple of weeks of sprinting or cardio, I will be able to increase the percentage of fast twitch fibers and decrease the slow twitch fibers according to our textbook.